to me, this is the biggest risk of AI. Actually, is it's not. It was not described by James Cameron. It was described by George Orwell. It's in my view, it's not the Terminator. It's 1984 that that as AI eats the internet and becomes the main way that we interact and get our information online, that it'll be used by the people in power to control the information we receive, that it'll contain an ideological bias, that essentially it'll censor us.
Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong, it could be a tool to enslave humanity. And if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
Bitcoin is an international asset. And also, I do believe the role of crypto is, it's digitizing gold.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of a huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we could have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Chinese bank ICBC has been hit by a ransomware attack, and the U.S. Treasury market, as a result of that, has been disrupted. This, according to the Financial Times. We're getting at more right now with Bloomberg's Sonali Basak. Sonali, what do we know?
Listen, we have the Financial Times now reporting that ICBC, one of China's largest banks here, was hit with a ransomware attack. And remember, they're a very significant intermediary in the Treasury market. The SIFMA has told its members that this has been part of the reason here that the system is kind of clogged up, if you will, during that auction that we saw a little bit before. The attack had prevented ICBC, according to the Financial Times, from settling Treasury trades on behalf of other market participants. A large executive at a major bank also telling the paper that such a large party on the fixed income clearing corp creates major concerns, potentially impacting the liquidity of Treasury markets.
Now, it was not just a poor auction. It was absolutely lousy, and when the dealers have to step in to save a treasury auction, that's a rare occurrence. And
welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the NWO book and the Cryptoteacher book. The NWO book shows you how the world really works, and especially in the times that we're in right now, it's definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep. And in 2025, the NWO is going to turn on that alarm clock. It's up to you whether you wake up or not, whether you're going to hit that snooze button. Remember, my people perish from the lack of knowledge because they reject it. And guys, we're going to see stablecoin regulation, which is the foundation of this new digital economy. And it sets up down the road 2028, 2029 for that free money. And I told you that we would get a first quarter pullback, and that's what happened. And then also I told you that tariffs would get stepped up, and that's what happened. Layoffs would pick up. That's what happened. So the Cryptoteacher gives you a warning like Noah and Gilgamesh, whichever one you want to call it. But we will get some type of reset this year. Most likely stable coins are the catalyst. And remember, the Cryptoteacher told you. But we have trillions of dollars sitting on the sideline in money market accounts. And then plus, we know the Fed is going to cut rates. Not a lot this year, but they're definitely going to cut rates. So I see us getting a correction and then moving back up. And then we have the two powerhouses, China and the U.S., will step up these tariffs on each other. And of course, guys, that's going to hit certain parts of the market. But then we also have the hacks. We have the Birdman. We have the drums are beaten and more movies to come, as we can see. And inflation is going to stay sticky and layoffs are going to step up while they move in all this automation. And remember, the Cryptoteacher told you. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And we have Bitcoin and crypto pulling back. And guys, we know when we move up, don't let the dip scare you. Now, since the government is still closed, I don't see us getting a big pump at the beginning of the month. We'll see how long the government actually stays closed. Make sure you watch the video I did last night. Now, we also have stocks pulling back big, and we're going to go over that later. And we have the crypto czar David Sachs argues the AI threat is Orwellian, not the Terminator. And with the rise of the machines, it is definitely both. Because these machines are just going to keep getting smarter and smarter. And the powers that be will be able to use this technology against the sheep. And anytime you talk about someone being able to read your brainwaves is out of this world. Being able to see in your house through your router. It's so much technology that they don't even show us. Unless you're going down the rabbit hole, you have no clue. And remember, the Cryptoteacher told you. Now make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates, which right now are down. We have the dollar up and up big. And as we see, gold has took a big move down. But guys, remember why that happened. The BOJ paused. But the BOJ has to eventually start to raise rates. As long as you know why the numbers are moving, it makes investing a whole lot easier. And then we have volume and crypto. We have Tether and USDC. And then, of course, guys, we have the Fed. Repo at $23 billion yesterday. Make sure you pull it on a daily basis during the week. And we know the Treasury is working in the background to keep that long end down because we know no one, and I mean absolutely no one, wants that long-term paper. And then we know the Fed wants to keep rates higher for longer to destroy this legacy market so Trump can build this fourth industrial revolution, where the robots, algorithms, and drones take the economy over, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. And now that the Fed cut rates last month, everyone wants a rate cut cycle. But as we clearly see, that's not going to happen, not just yet, because we still have inflation. We have the court case as far as with the tariffs. We're going to see how that goes. And when it comes to the labor market, right now we do have holiday hiring. And when the Fed cut, we saw yield rates move up. So that means the bond market is not anticipating a rate cut for December. Now we have Goldman Sachs and Morgan Stanley warn of a market correction. And now we're hearing mainstream media speaking about the valuations of these companies. And the valuations are absolutely ridiculous. $2, $3, $4, and $5 trillion companies inside the United States. You're not going to go anywhere in the globe and find that. And their profits don't match up nowhere near their valuations. And even if you price in all the productivity, it's still not going to get to these crazy amounts that they're actually saying. Because remember, even though we're going to have a lot of productivity, a lot of people are going to be out of work. And yes, the people are going to be getting free money, but these products are going to be a whole lot cheaper. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have Banco Inter and Chainlink completed the first cross-border and cross-chain trade between the central banks of Brazil and Hong Kong. And like Sergey stated, they work with all the central banks. And we know nothing happens in Hong Kong without China. And the rise of the emerging markets in this fourth industrial revolution, and we see the United States behind on purpose. And don't forget, on all these chains that Chainlink is helping out with all this data, that data is going right to Swift, where they'll be able to know you better than you know yourself. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have the Bitcoin, Ethereum, spot ETFs, BlackRock, Fidelity, and Grayscale. Bitcoin, Ethereum, spot ETFs down as I'm doing this video. Now getting over into a little crypto news. We have strategy files for an IPO for euro-denominated shares to fund more Bitcoin buys. And we definitely see MicroStrategy has pulled back on the dollar amount of the purchases. In 2026 and 2028, liquidity is definitely going to be an issue. All this leverage is definitely going to come to an end, and it's not going to end well. But remember, guys, it's a plan. It moves in phases. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have Crypto.com partners with Hollywood.com to launch entertainment prediction markets, allowing users to bet on movies, shows, awards, and actors. And we keep seeing the casino just keep getting bigger and bigger. And again, 60% of the economy is going to be surrounded by gaming because they know that people are going to be sitting at home getting free money and they're going to be taking that money right back. Because what do we know about the casino? That's right, the house always wins. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. But when we see all this betting, DraftKings, these prediction markets, guys, it's definitely biblical. Babylon 3.0. Now we have Ripple buys Palisade as it tips corporations to drive crypto adoption. And every acquisition that Ripple makes is to complete the ecosystem of a bank. You're talking about the crypto wallet, more custody, and this is for institutions. And remember what Brad Garlinghouse stated? He was here for the banks. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And then lastly, we have Chainlink partners with FDIC Russell to bring major global indices on chain for the first time via data link. And of course, bench equity and digital asset indexes on chain. And again, as one company to bring in all this data, linking the chains. That's why it's called Chainlink. And yes, that data is coming on chain to make these stock exchanges easier for the transition for tokenization and bringing them to blockchain. And plus, all this data goes back to Swift to give them the all-seeing eye. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the NWO, it's all planned out. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books. Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get on stocks, the Xrp, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know, I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Drama Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Drama Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Drama Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.